Hi everyone, my name is Jonathan Ambrose. I'm a senior in computer engineering here at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville. And today I'm going to be showing you how to make a phishing website from scratch. I don't condone this to be used for any illegal purposes, but as this is a course project for ECE461 computer security, I'll be walking you through step by step just how you can create a phishing website that's capable of stealing someone's login information from a site such as Facebook. So today we're going to be using Facebook as our example website, and the way you're going to go about creating this website first is to copy the source code. So if you hit Control U in Chrome, that will in fact open up the source code, and you can select all of this text and copy it to the clipboard, and then we're going to paste that into a text file or to an HTML file. We're going to call that index.html. As you can see, the code is incredibly long, in fact, but that's fine. And then we're going to save that for right this second, and we'll take a look back at the site. So we're going to close this source tab. We don't need to open anymore. And then hitting Control-Shift-I allows us to inspect elements within the page. So what we're looking for is what exactly gets executed when this login button here is pressed. So if we can look at the source. If you look into this div, you'll see that it has the whole page selected, and this div has the top bar. And we can keep cascading through these until we see what we're looking for. And we're looking for the login button, so that would be in this subsection. And you can see right here, it says form ID, login form, action equals this login page here. So in fact, this is what we're looking for to replace. We want to change this action equals to run our own script. So we're going to go about that back in the text file or in the HTML file. We're going to search for the words action equals. And this is in fact the site that we saw mentioned. So what we're going to do is select this, the whole URL, and we're going to change that to fakelogin.php. Okay. What this is going to allow us to do is to run a PHP script in place of the login command that is supposed to be executed by Facebook. Now the next thing we need to find, we need to be able to grab these form fields, the email and the password. So we can continue down this same path to look for what exactly they have as their two fields. Continuing to cascade down, we'll see that this one has a name of email, and that the other one has a name of pass. Now what that tells us is that we can look for it in the $_post variable in our PHP script. We can look for email and pass and get the things that were put into those form fields. And I have a copy of the PHP script that we're going to run. I have this hosted on our Hydra machines here at UTK. That gives us access to web hosting. And we have this script, fakelogin.php. It's a pretty simple script, really short. And you can see we will first open a file called phishing.txt in append mode, and then we're going to put in the word email and the variable post email. This will have the email from the form field, and we'll do the same thing with password, and we're going to close the file. Okay, and we'll ignore this line for right now. We'll comment it out. So now what we're going to do is copy that index.html file over to our Hydra machine. back into our Hydra machine. Now it is key. You can see the permissions here. Index.html actually will not work. We're going to delete this swap file. You'll see that index.html actually won't work unless we give it global execute and global read privileges. So how we're going to do that is call chmod 0755 on index.html, and now you'll see the privileges have changed such that this can be globally read and globally executed, and that's a requirement of both the PHP script and the HTML file to be able to be accessed on the web. So now that this is in this directory, because UT's way UT's web hosting works, this is actually hosted online now. We can go look at it at web.eecs.utk.edu/jambrose2. And what you'll see is, well, this looks awfully similar to Facebook's website. In fact, identical. The other one that you just saw was from a previous iteration of my file. You can see all this text looks identical nearly, right? And now what will happen if you put information here? We're going to type in the email hey and the password hello, and you'll see we just got kind of redirected to nowhere. But if we look in our phishing.txt file, you'll see that hey and hello have just been added. And now we'll go back and do this again with a different password, username and password. So say notreal@notreal.com, and our password is password. What we'll see is that now, in fact, in phishing.txt, we have notreal@notreal.com with a password of password. So that shows that we are actually appropriately capturing those form fields. But to make the phishing website just a little better, we have this last line in our PHP script. This line will redirect us to this given location of facebook.com login, so that now when we were to put this in, we'll do hello in hey, we'll be redirected to Facebook's login page as if we've just incorrectly logged in. What that will allow us to do is more accurately fake Facebook's login attempts here, and you'll see that that didn't affect the ability for us to catch that email and password again. For the requirements of our project, we also had to change some of the text that we see within the site to make it look a little less like whatever site we decided to do. So what I did for this is we would search for some of these individual strings within the file. So for instance, if I wanted to change this text here, I would search for the words find more. And if we go into our HTML file and search for the words find, you'll see that this has find more, and we can easily change this to something like stop looking, right? And now when we reload the page, you'll see that this text has indeed changed to stop looking. To show you the final result of what I did, I'll copy my original back in, and then you can see exactly how different I ended up making the website itself look. So we'll just let this copy really quick. And then we'll go back into the machine. And what you'll see when I reload the page is there's quite a bit more changed text. You can see it here: hacking you, pay attention, you'll never find me, things like that. But in general, this does in fact mimic Facebook's website, and does allow you to capture users' email and password. And with that, I'll wrap up the video. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.